Welcome back, everybody. This is Brothermutant here. We are continuing our journey to complete The Wizard of Apprentice, Chapter 2, The Talisman the Eye. In a nearby cell, you notice movement. You look more closely and see a woman in the shadows. Speak to her. The woman scowls. I told you already, man-squid. I would sooner die than aid you in your so-called ascendant. She steps forward to continue her abuse, and then her anger changes to confusion as she sees your face more clearly. Who are you? My name is Marin, and this is Blairdrig. Who are you? She looks at Blairdrig, and you can see recognition in her face. I have seen you at our camps. You are the Dark Wolf. I am, Lady Elk Dancer, but I do not believe I have met you before. My name is Ayla of the Elk Dancers, daughter of my people. Daughter of my people shaman, known as Raven. By your manners, I assume you do not work for the man-squid, is that correct? The Darkseeker, you mean? No, he imprisoned me in this dungeon of his, and I am escaping. How did you get past Nardal and Facade, the two great wolves that guard the door? I made a bargain with them. They are actually not wolves, but are trapped in the form of wolves. They have asked me to free them, and I have agreed. It is good that you aid them. They are noble creatures and despise their master's bidding. How will you free them? They said their essences are bound to two enchanted blades somewhere nearby. I must destroy the blades by driving them into my chest. Then they will be freed. But you will be killed. Yeah, that's gonna suck. They spoke of reward in return, suggesting I will not be killed. I am not completely sure I can trust them, however. I have heard them speak often to one another and have witnessed them act as honorably as possible. They often speak against their master's evil ways. And when he is not about, I believe you can trust them. Very well. I shall consider your words. Will you take me with you? I am not defenseless. I am a priestess among my people and can call upon Tempest to aid us. Ah, dude, she's a cleric? I just made him a cleric for no good reason. Oh, boo. Okay, cool. Be happy to have you come with us. Yep. Thank you. Shall we depart? I didn't manage to snag this along the way. She tosses you a key. We won't be going anywhere without it. You quickly take the key to her cell door from the nearby hook and open the door. Let's go. Alright, you're with me, kiddo. Let's take a look at her real quick. Ayala is a 6th level cleric. Wow, that's what I really wanted. Sorry, buddy, you're now a defunct fighter. Let's see, she has a deity Tempest. She's cleric, battle, priest. Fury and Strength, those are good schools. Feats, combat casting, divine resistance, what's that? Oh. Slap you down here. Hey. Okay, well I guess I need to click on her. There we go. Okay. Fury domain powers. It's gotta be this thing here. Okay, cool. Basically, she's a fighter. Well, she just matches well with our barbarian then. So she's prepared for battle. Yeah, I'm cool with all that. Alright. Yes. Everybody follow me. I'm going here. We gotta hurry. We are running out of time.
I'm overloaded.
Yeah, I'm overloaded. Oh, that's all my gear, baby. Oh, yeah. Alright, open you up. We should probably see if she needs any of this gear, right? And I probably need to give her something like a staff, yeah? He's got stuff like that, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. Oh, he even's got the warrior's heft. Yeah, let's do that. Because she could probably use neither of those things. She can use quarterstaff plus 2, though. That's going to come in handy.
Yes.
Alright. Must be all my failed loot. Oh, found the weapons. Put Nardal and so what does things even do? Oh, yeah, they're okay looking weapons. Not stellar or nothing. What the hell is this? Lesser bracers of flight. Did I remember getting these things? A Lendard of the Sea. was a wizard who deeply loved sailing. Unfortunately, his tower was located up a steep and rocky cliff from mooring site of his beloved yacht, and as he aged, it became more and more difficult for him to negotiate the treacherous pass. He eventually created these bracers to allow him to float safe. No way, flying. That's the bracers of flight, yeah. To float safely and easily along the path out over the water and land gently on the deck of his ship. He enchanted the bracers to be able to be used twice a day, once for the trip down and once for the trip back to the tower. When the command word is spoken, these bracers cause the wearer to hover a few feet above the ground, move at an increased rate of speed. They also bestow the wearer an increased dexterity to negotiate the tricky business of flight. To end the spell before it expires, simply remove the bracers. +2 to dexterity, and 2 uses a day. Now that's cool. We're totally keeping those bad boys. I'm going to hotkey that too, because I like that. Oh, we're back to a rare form here. Alright, what do we got here? Floating globe. To your amazement, you find a floating transparent globe of the world hovering before you. When you look closely, you can see just over a dozen small markings in various places of different size. 2 large ones catch your eye. One is north of the 10 towns, and you assume that it represents your current location. Your blood turns cold when you see the second is located over Cairn Valley, your home. Ooh, you dick. You better not be messing with my home, dude. Alright, everybody. All buns. An odd worn bookcase. You find some correspondence. There are several notes that catch your eye. First is a letter to a wizard named Neverwinter. Based on the contents of the letter, you surmise that this Neverwinter is the one who met you at the dock and who first visited you in the cell. Oh, that's the guy I'm going to kill. The letter contains various other details that may be useful. The second is a report to the Darkseeker on 3 ancient artifacts: the Sphere of Annihilation, the Eye of Cabal, and Lucifer's Spine. In the note are interesting details which may be useful. The third is a note which is apparently intended to be delivered to another Illithid. It contains information on the Darkseeker's identity and the individual known as the Ascendant. It also explains the Darkseeker's relationship with the Ascendant and the Darkseeker's motivations. Fourth and final one contains more information about the one known as the Ascendant. Apparently this is the dark masked figure who captured you back in Cairn Valley. The note contains interesting information about the individual. You note the information in your journal for later use. This information will doubtless help you understand the events of the last few months in more detail. Alright. Give me this bookcase over here. Scroll. Stuff later, guys. Sorry. Don't want to worry. But we're filling up that bag quick, don't we? We'll come to that here in a second. What's this? Golem parts. Let's see. Now, on the mechanical table before you lays the unassembled pieces of a golem. Blairgard says, I have heard of these magical metal men who do the bidding of wizards. They are called golems, are they not? Could we use this one? Well, let me take a look. A few moments of examining the golem and notes on the nearby table and some other details, you realize that this golem is in the final stages of creation. You can tell there are a few missing components and some spells that remain to be cast, but you believe they may be within your grasp or close if you study the matter further. There clearly is not time now to animate the golem, but if you were to take the parts with you as well, add some notes, you may be able to do it later. Take golem parts and notebook.
I'm overloaded.
I want me a golem. He's heavy. So okay though. Got bags holding for. There's our notes, we'll read that later. Alright. I like free stuff. Alright, we got a... What the hell is that? We got alchemist items, let's go grab that. We got anything else besides this activate summoning stone? It just says activate it, which makes me worried that it's our teleporting out of here move. Oh, dude, they've been torturing critters. Oh, man, you sick bastards. Yeah, they've been dissecting peeps. What do you suppose is out there? Another room? Check it out. Alrighty. Alright, this is the outside world. Wow, we are at the top of that tower. Yeah, say? Can you see anything better? Mountains. Still got no map. Looks like we got a road though. You see that now clearly. And out that way. So is that the way we're heading to get the hell out of here? Probably. Alright. Before we go back inside here, I got some stuff I want to put away. As I am getting close to being overweight again. Okay, she needs better stuff. I'm gonna take these two things and slap them on her. See which one she wants. Longsword +2 might be a good idea. I miss the days of old clerics where clerics weren't allowed to use anything but like blunt objects. Made it so much more interesting when they had to use clubs, staves, and maces and warhammers. And they couldn't use bows because bows all had pointy little arrows that they shoot at things. It was weird, and I know it's kind of an odd, what do you call it, a limitation. I can't use the sword, huh? Okay, we'll put that back. 6, 7 with dexterity. This one would give her 3, 4, 5 with dexterity. Yes, instead of leather sucks compared to this thing. There we go. Yeah, I like that better. Much rather have the ability to whoop on stuff. Well, we gave her a Elver's Curse. Slap that down there just in case. Did he have another shield? She casts spells, so I definitely want her to have concentration. Alright. I feel good about this. Get back inside. Alright, it's time to go talk to that summoning, what you call it, stone. Seems like a weird thing to have in the middle of nowhere. I don't know what it does. If it summons another devil, we might be hosed here, folks. I'm already here. What the hell is this? Ooh, whose isn't the Dark Seeker? The little imp's eyes gleam with greed. Oh well, you got gold, you got magic items to sell, yes? Are you a merchant then? Oh yes, I have many things and much gold. I trade across the plains. I do's and do and will and have. Shall we trade then, my mortal friend? But before we trade, take this. The imp hands you a rogue stone. You can use this to summon me once per day so we can trade whenever you... Oh, awesome sauce. Not right now, buddy. Well, if you don't want to trade, I has to go. Bye. Busy, I be. Okay, goodbye. Alright, that was awesome. Give me that stone. Oh, that's pimp. That is so cool. Oh, that we're gonna use as soon as we get the hell away from this thieving bastard up here that's kind of gonna kill us. Alright, so to the dogs. Ah, look, Sister Facade. Perhaps our bondage is at an end. Yes, perhaps. Let us ask. The great beast turns to you. Do you have the weapons? They are here. Have you decided what you will do with them? I will decide to destroy them. Drive the blaze into your chest and utter a prayer to soon. Let's do it. Lost both of them. Oh, they gave me some stuff. We are free. You are a creature of great honor. Take these objects as tokens of our genuine gratitude. The exit is now unlocked and you may pass. I will give you information that may serve you in the future. If you have to face the Dark Seeker, beware your mind. The Dark Seeker is an illithid, and he can see into and attack your thoughts as easily as he might reach out and touch you with his vile hands. So, mind protection buffs are gonna be awesome. Now, please forgive our hasty departure, but we have been on this plane far too long. We wish you well. Your journal's been updated for Neverwinter Facade. Look at that there. You have freed the extra planar beast, Neverwinter Facade, and have been rewarded generously. Yeah, buddy. We got our little imp bastard. Found our equipment. You have discovered the identity of the master of the tower in which you were imprisoned. It is an illithid, mind flayer, who is allied with one called the Ascendant. You suspect this Ascendant may be the shadowy figure you met back in Cairn Valley. That's the cleric prick. That's what we got here. The Ascendant, the Golem, Ancient artifacts. Raven's daughter. Alright, well, anyway. Looks like we got our stuff. Let's look at our booty here. We just got some free things. Spell gem. Given to you by the extraplanar being Facade for freeing her from her imprisonment. This translucent gem is a spell sequencer and can store up to 2 spells which can be released simultaneously on command. Only defensive spells, summoning spells, and certain offensive spells such as fire spells can be stored in the gem. To store a spell in the spell gem, simply cast the desired spell on the spell gem and it will be stored. To use the spell stored in the gem, use the object and select Sequencer. To clear the save spells, use the object and select Clear Sequencer. So, can store 2 spells, like defensive spells or summoning spells. And cast them both at the same time. That would be a nice self-buffing item to have. Cast like your mage armor on that, and like your endure elements or protection from energy or whatever on it. And then whenever you need it for a battle, click it, boof, both buffs. You don't have to waste time. That could come in handy. What is this? Ring of Spell Recall. This ring was given to you by Nardal, the extraplanar being you freed from bondage on this plane. It allows you to recall your last memorized spells up to 2 times a day. When you rest, the charges will be replenished. DM note, this item appears to only have 2 charges, however when you rest, they will be recharged as would any other item that has 2 uses per day. Kick ass. So, that's almost like this potion thing here, but just with spells. I don't think that would rebuff my uses per day. Maybe it will. We will find out. That's exciting. I want that. So let's put these down here. Come on. So I don't forget we have them. Having said that though, folks, we need to get the hell out of Dodge. That demon's failing fast, and I think it's time to run. Make a break for it. Run away. We got to get out of here. Hey, wait, what the hell's that?
Yes.
Oh, they left their pelts for us. We better snag that shit.
I'm overloaded.
Alright. Get the hell over here.
Yes.
Yes.
What's up?
I'm ready if you need me.
Okay, so they're still fighting. We've gotten everything we could get from all these rooms. There's nothing we want to grab anymore. Didn't leave anything behind that was necessary to keep. So I guess it's time to get the hell out of here. Alright guys, we are back. I was getting ready to redo my spell book. Of course, we got some more spell slots now that we got all our kick-ass gear back. So of course our skull cap still has a bonus to intelligence. Not as good as the intelligence thing we had, but this here, immunity to mind affecting spells and the plus concentration, is definitely worth keeping, I think, versus the +4 intelligence. Still leaves me at 19, so I'm still higher up than I should be. Enough to cast level 9 spells now, which is awesome. And of course I'll continue to level up my intelligence as we go. But I was looking at the Winding River, our magic dagger, which if you recall from chapter 1, we lost. It levels up as we level up. So again, we got a +2 deflection bonus, so I have more armor when this bad boy's on. But I also have an extra slot in level 1, 2, and 3 for wizard levels or sorcerer levels. It's a +2 magic dagger, and now I have immunity to knockdown, which is extremely useful. So I don't go on my back and wait for somebody to come over and kick my ass while I'm basically down on the ground. But as far as spell slots are concerned, as you can see, we have all kinds of open slots now, to the point where I think I'm probably not going to do range ever again. We're just going to keep the dagger, do our spells. I'll use my potions and my rods and magic wands and all that good gravy. But by and large, I think the goal here is going to be to keep me with all my buffs and all my spells, which means passing off stuff to everybody as needed. That's all well and good, and I have no problem with that. However, we have to think about what we're going to need. Now, I don't know what's coming. We have the Yeti downstairs, so if he's broken free, we're probably hosed. but we need to make a break for the front door. Now, we got the main door key, so that's all good. I'm trying to think about what we might need. Of course, protection from alignment. Good choices to put on my 3 teammates, me and my 2 partners here. I got some endure elements, mage armor for him or her, whoever I feel like needs it the most. I like these choices here for protection for me, buffing either of these guys for swinging some damage. Shield for myself, and it's the extended version, so it'll last even longer. That's all good. Mage armor for myself, of course. What else to get to at level 3? Now you see we have learned new spells. Fireball spell, for instance. Still a reflex save, but it's an AoE move, and at level 5 character, I'm a 5d6 AoE move. It's not perfect. Protection from energy, another good one. But I'm thinking something like that, possibly sleep, or deep slumber, excuse me, the upgraded version of sleep, if you will. It affects 10 hit dice of creatures. That could come in handy. So do we want damage or want coup de grace? Coup de grace are nice, because if we hit them with it, we could get lucky and sleep a big group of them and like wipe out 2 or 3 guys just by walking over and slitting their throat. So I like that. I'm going to drink a potion. Poof. Now, the reason I did that was because before we get crazy here, we want to make sure everybody's healed. And I'm thinking we may even just want to pass her a potion, just so she has the ability to do the same. And I think I'm even going to give one back to him, because while his barbarian rage is annoying as piss, him being able to do what he's supposed to is a good idea, I think. Before we make her drink the potion, let's actually redo her spellbook, shall we? These are dumbass moves. There's no reason to ever put healing in a cleric spellbook unless they have an upgraded version of healing that comes sooner, because this can be easily converted from a light spell into a healing spell, because she is an actual cleric. So I can just go straight light or resistance in there a couple times. What the hell? Doesn't last very long though. Yeah, we're just going to say light spell 4 or 5 times. Bless is always a good choice. Divine Favor is a really nice one to buff her up. She even gets Endure Elements. That's a nice long-lasting one. And Tropic Shield is a short-term one, but it's a really nice chance to have things miss you at range. Protection from Alignment. Shield of Faith. Low level, but deflection bonus for her. That could come in handy. We'll do that. Level 2. Aids are always nice. Why Resist Energy only has 60 seconds per caster level, I'll never know. It's supposed to be a 24-hour buff like all the others. Silence spells could come in handy for silencing wizards, or spellcasters in general. Hold person moves are nice, especially against fighters, because it's a will save. And if they don't resist that, we can walk over and just beat the crap out of them while they're being held, if I'm not mistaken. Having said that, remove paralysis comes in handy. She is a cleric after all, right? Same with lesser restoration. Let's get the lesser restoration in there. Sound burst is an AoE move. It's not stellar, but the stunning them comes in handy, and especially if it's a wizard, because it's a fortitude save. The damage is guaranteed, if I'm not mistaken, though. Sonic damage. Darkness, eh. Shield other, poo. Maybe another remove paralysis. Yeah, let's get her some damage. It's weird not to have at least one spell that can just zap something at a distance. She gets her own blind sight. Bestow Curse. It's nice. She has the dagger now for that anyway, so she can just use that. Blindness, Deafness, Animate Dead. So Cure Serious, she could turn any of these into Cure Serious, Cure Moderate, Cure Light, Cure Minor. because she's a cleric, so I don't have to do anything. Divine power, though. Oh, no way. Oh, yeah, we're just loading up on a few of those bad boys. This basically turns her into a fighter, buffs her strength, extra hit points, and increases her base attack bonus to whatever a fighter would be at her level. So at this low level, it's only going to increase her like 1 or 2, plus the strength bump. But it is a very nice buff. Doesn't last long, but in a fight, that's going to be awesome sauce. Magic investment can be useful. Remove curse, remove disease. Searing light, nice ranged move. There's all good gravy at level 3, 4, and 5 for most spell types, so there's really no wrong answer. Protection from energy is a nicey. We'll do Searing Light because it's divine damage, and which is less likely to be resisted, and we can pretty much beam the bastards at a distance. Doesn't do much against low-level guys, but against undead, it's phenomenal. Constructs take okay damage. People and basically everybody else take okay damage, but it's a nice single target guaranteed hit move if I'm not mistaken. So we'll keep that. So I feel good about that. So now you need to drink your potion. Alrighty. Before we go here, oops, cutscene. As you approach the door leading to the grand hall, you hear orders being shouted and the sound of many booted feet running about. Oh, balls though, they all buffed up downstairs. You realize that good tower guards must be organizing to block your escape. You also realize that now would be a good time to become invisible or hidden or otherwise undetectable as possible. It may be your only hope of survival. Oh. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Okay, folks. This video has gone on long enough, though. We'll probably actually cut it into 2 separate parts. I do apologize for the length. But my name's Brothermutant. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully you'll like, subscribe, comment down below. We have a pretty good haul. We're doing real well. Got lots and lots of cool gear. I really want to try those out. We will probably do... We got potions of invisibility. I will shut off the AI next time. We'll buff everybody. Everyone will get an invisibility potion. We'll chug it. And with the AI off, we'll go downstairs, see what we can see, and hopefully we can escape this ungodly tower. But anyway, my name's Brothermutant. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you guys soon. Bye now.